Tales from the Riff podcast, the first video featuring your boys
Maurice.
and Sammy Pierre Duet, motherfuckers. Right there.
Right here. Live in the flesh.
Yes, we are.
In my living room.
In the living room, getting it done.
Okay, so what are we going to do?
It's
the anniversary.
It's the anniversary. We had 1 full year of Tales from the Riff podcast. And I think it spread like wildfire, thanks in part to you and to the fellas in Goat Whore.
I had nothing to do with this.
No. I mean, yeah, you did. I mean, you really did.
Whatever. Whatever you say, man.
So, man, y'all been going on tour a lot. Y'all just got back from a tour.
Yes.
How did that go?
That went fantastic. It was us, Incantation, Caveman Cult, and Bewitcher.
Yep. I was able to catch one of the shows in Houston with Incantation. That was the first time I ever saw Incantation, and they fucking just... What can you say? They fucking killed it.
That's what they do.
That's what they do.
I mean, they've been playing death metal for 30 years or something crazy like that?
Yeah, give or take.
I mean, I remember we played the Milwaukee Metal Fest when I was in Acid Bath.
Wow.
And Incantation was playing like the night before the night that we played. Because I remember who was singing for them. Oh, my goodness. It was this guy. And it's slipping my name. It wasn't Craig Pillard. It wasn't one of the original guys. It was when they just... I think they were still... No. It wasn't for Onward to the Golgotha. It was the one, what's the album cover with the goat? It's like a gray and black cover, and there's a goat with like a spear. Mm-hmm. What the hell is the name of that fucking Incantation? Whatever. I'm not going to waste any time. It was for that because I remember getting the shirt at that show. But that'll show you how long Incantation's been around. They were around before that. So that was like their second or third record when we did that. So you're talking Incantation that's been around for fucking ever.
Yeah.
So they should know how to play a death metal song or two at this point.
I tell you, I was just sitting there in awe between John and Luke. I mean, like the chemistry between those two dudes on stage was fucking like incredible. Like you should have a second guitarist.
I kill second guitarists. Either they die or they turn into junkies.
Damn, bro.
One of the two. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it don't work out that well.
No. Fuck.
The only one that survived and turned out halfway decent was Mike Sanchez.
Hell yeah. Where's Mike these days?
Mike is playing in what's that band, the Jupiter. Oh, what the hell is the name of the band?
I don't know.
Hold on.
We need
I need some information.
Yeah.
Mike Sanchez. Well, I don't think it's his band, but he's been playing guitar with them. It is. Hold on. I recently added them as a friend, and they added me back. Hey. Watching this and you don't have me added on Instagram, add me, Sammy and Pierre.
If you don't have Sammy as your friend on Instagram or Facebook, you are wrong.
You are wrong.
You're done.
All right, let's see if I can fucking find it. Yeah,
it's like a black metal folk type of thing.
Sort of, and then kind of like not really, and it is its own. It's what Mike needed to be in this band. Let's just put it that way. God damn it, where is it? Oh, man. I just fucking added you as my friend, and you added me back, and yeah, Instagram, getting rid of shit. Hold on. I'm not going to waste any time.
Yeah, don't waste any time. Just go ahead and get the source himself. Fuck it.
OC and the Jupiter. OSI and the Jupiter.
OC and the Jupiter.
That is Mike Sanchez. Mike Sanchez is involved in this band now.
Playing lead?
Playing guitar of some sort for their live shows.
You heard any riffs from him just yet?
I don't know if he's gotten a chance to write with them yet. I know they have a couple of releases, and he just joined the live band. So I don't know if he's starting to write with them or not.
Speaking of writing, it it didn't go way over my head, but y'all were largely supporting the new album, right? That came out October 7th, was it?
Yes. We were trying to get the word out for the new record while we did the Incantation.
Yeah, and that is by far, I mean, we spoke about it before, how I got to hear it for the first time whenever y'all was doing some rough mixing and whatnot. And the album, by and large, is fucking incredible. It's like, I tell everyone, Goat Whore in this production, it just stepped the game up. Like, it's the Goat Whore sound is bigger.
It came out all right.
Yeah.
It came out okay.
Yeah.
That's how I pictured it sounding. Yeah.
And I felt like, as a friend and as a fan, throughout the whole time we were on lockdown and COVID, we would get the updates on your live stream. Like, it's like you would tell us, it's coming. You're writing, everyone's writing, everyone's rehearsing, and it's like, well, we're waiting for the studio to come open, and like all of a sudden, y'all got the studio booked, and y'all started playing some shows, and then y'all sent the masters off to get mastered, or tracks to get mastered, rather.
Yeah. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, it really has.
I mean, the album's basically been done since like April of last year.
That's crazy.
It happens like that sometimes.
But it was worth the wait, though, man.
You see, like, people are like, man, you taking 3 years between records and all this bullshit. Ain't my fault. I've been sitting on this record fucking April of last year. So, leave me alone.
Yeah. I mean, shit happens. A pandemic gets thrown in their faces. And,
exactly.
Rest of the world just got put on pause for a little while.
I mean, I wish it was that simple to where it's like, okay, here's the artwork. Here's the album. Completely done. It's going to be out in a month.
What do you think was the funnest part about writing that album?
The funnest part about writing that record, man. There was nothing fun about writing that record.
Shit.
That was some dismal ass times, dude.
Really?
Nah, it was fun. The funnest part about writing that record, man, it's hard to pinpoint. Now that I think back about it, I wasn't really thinking a whole lot when I was writing that record.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of memories of anything besides me sitting in front of a computer with my guitar and just tracking riffs and trying to make sense out of those riffs and making songs out of those riffs.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically all I can remember, is sitting there pulling my hair out. What riff is going to come next? What part is going to come next? And just sitting there and just driving myself fucking insane until I found a part that I liked.
Yeah. What were some of the influences that were coming in to your head? Like, what was like some of the music that was influencing you at the time whenever you were writing those riffs?
I wasn't really listening to a whole lot of music, to be honest with
you.
No? The only thing I really remember that I was listening to a lot of Cults Des Ghouls, Hembane. Listening to that a lot. There's another one, Kermania Onwork. I was listening to that record a lot when I was writing. A lot of Plasmatics, a lot of Ramones, shit like that.
Damn, man. You went like deep in your bag. Yeah. Like, and it shows, because like there was, you could tell that there was some punk parts in some of the songs. Definitely black metal, definitely some, your bread and butter when it comes to like black thrash, but yeah, there was a good mix of riffs in there. I mean, for lack of a better term, I guess.
Yeah. What did Einstein say? There's two things that are infinite: the universe and the riffs on angels hung from the arches of heaven.
And if you haven't checked that out, again, you are wrong.
Einstein did not say that.
More or less. He's paraphrasing.
Yeah, there you go.
But I mean, y'all had toured relentlessly whenever y'all start to, like, once y'all had the first show booked, it's like y'all went on like a 2-month run, a 1-month run of shows, and it's like, man, it's like y'all have definitely earned the title of like fucking blue collar band that just it's nonstop.
Well, that first 2 month run kind of spiraled out of control because it originally was only supposed to be 1 month, to where we were going to do 3 weeks with Brujeria and 1 week of headlining shows, working our way back home. Then all of a sudden, our good friends in Guar are like, "Hey, y'all good friends that band Crowbar canceled on us. Y'all want to fill in their spot?" And how can we say no?
How can you say no to the Gore?
No, you can't. I mean, when Guar tells you to do something, you have to fucking do it.
It's a fucking moral imperative.
Exactly. Plus, they fed us really good on that tour.
Yeah.
So that's always a plus.
What would you think was the wildest city that y'all hit on the Gore run?
That tour, I'm trying to think, man. Because, I mean, the reception was really good, but I think it was a lot of people's first time seeing us.
Mm-hmm.
So the crowd they were paying attention, but they weren't like losing their shit.
Yeah.
Because they were just kind of observing, I suppose. I'm trying to think of which ones. They had a couple that were like fucking wild. And I'm trying to think, and I can't remember off the top of my head. But I know there were a couple of shows on that tour where it was like, these motherfuckers are going crazy. But then a lot of the times, like I said, they were just observing.
Yeah.
You know?
So, I remember when I went to Scout Bar and saw y'all during the Brujeria tour.
Yeah.
I mean, that crowd was fucking nuts.
Now, the Brujeria tour is a different story.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just wild every night, man. That was just crazy shows every night.
I mean, in Scout Bar, again, dude, it was my second time being there, and there was a shit ton of people there. It was like a fucking sardine can, especially whenever y'all went up and Brujeria went up. I mean, it was just packed to the gills, and everyone was just fucking just going ape shit.
Yeah,
the entire time, which, I mean, it was awesome just to watch.
Houston's pretty good like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, good times.
So what is in store in incoming months for Gohor?
Going to Europe in January and February with our good friends in Revocation and my dear friend Wes Houch from Alluvial.
Fucking right.
So that's going to be a shred fest. Then I'm going to be there, and I'm not going to be playing as good as Dave Davidson and Wes, unfortunately. Maybe I'll get some lessons from them. That's the main reason why we do Goatwhore's doing that tour, is so I can get lessons from Wes and Dave.
I mean, why not?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's free guitar lessons every day. I mean, all of a sudden, Dave Davidson's going to be like, "Look, dude, I've been doing this shit every day for a fucking week. You need to start paying me."
Like $50 every show.
Yeah, something like that. It's basically what's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's all we got right now as far as like a long cemented tour. I believe in the beginning of January, we are doing some shows. I know we're doing 3 to 4 shows in Florida, beginning of January, and possibly a show here in Louisiana, possibly a show in Mississippi. So the Mississippi show and the Louisiana show is still kind of up in the air. It's going to be around the second weekend of January. First weekend of January, we're going to Florida for 3 shows for sure, possibly 4.
And Florida's always a good time. I can't wait to put it. I want to be there for the Florida show in January.
You know what you need to do to be there.
Yep.
You need to talk to a certain someone and say, "Hey, I want to drive your van."
Yep.
And he would be ecstatic if.
Oh yeah. That. Oh yeah.
He'd be like, "Hell yeah, I don't have to drive it, so fucking come on." Yeah.
It's all. Yep. It's only my opportunity to do it.
Exactly.
I'm gonna do it.
I mean, you never know. You might only do it this once to be like, I'm never stopping doing this.
I might not.
I'm coming with y'all everywhere.
Everywhere.
I'm driving y'all everywhere.
In Europe.
I would not trust that.
Oh,
I don't know. I've had some pretty bad drivers in Europe, so I probably would trust you. Yes. I've had some pretty. Oh my god, I'm trying to think of one guy. I forget his name. Fuck. We had this. What's that with? Is that with fucking us, Toxic Holocaust and Skeleton Witch, possibly?
Mm-hmm.
So we're the 3 bands, and there were 2 vans, 2 Sprinter vans that they split the bands up in. So it was like our van had like me, Ben, Zach, James Harvey was still with us. I believe like Nate from Skeleton Witch, and maybe some other guy, maybe like the merch guy or something like that, riding in our van. And the rest of the guys rode in the other van. But when I remember we had landed in Europe, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Long ass fucking flight. So we get there, and it's at night. And they're like, oh, the van's not coming till tomorrow.
Shit.
Yeah. So we had to sleep in the fucking airport waiting for the vans to show up. Then when the van gets there, it's like a Sprinter van. So they have the seats in the front, like 2 or 3 rows of seats in the front. And there's a loft in the top where you could lay down, and the equipment goes underneath the loft where you open up the back of the van. Uh-huh. So I'm like, I'm dead. I can't sleep in airport. So I'm just been up for God knows how long. So I said, all right, I'm going to go in the fucking van. I'm going to go in the loft, and I'm just going to lay down. I'm going to pass out until we get to the first gig. Let's just say the driver we had, not a very good driver.
No, he's kind of swervy.
He was a little swervy. I remember being like, and I'm just like, I was so tired, and I still couldn't fall asleep.
You know what is so bad? Like when you got a bad driver, because I've had my share of like riding in as people haulers, like going back and forth of offshore jobs, and when your driver's not doing too good because you hear the highway, and you start getting the motion sickness and you want to throw up and shit. It's the worst.
Oh yeah, but this guy was just, and you're on the top of this fucking Sprinter van. You can basically stand up in, so it's like the bottom is like this, but the top is going like fucking twice as much. Yeah, it's great. It was great. Join the band, go on tour. It's fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
Well, we're talking about tour life. Oh yeah. Talking about the latest run and how's it all unfolding for y'all? And what y'all got planned?
That's all we got planned so far. We got some good stuff in the works for next year, but I can't talk about that yet because nothing is solidified.
Gotcha.
So as soon as shit gets confirmed, everyone will know that we have some shit coming out.
Switching bands, switching gears. You recently just came back from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, right?
Yes.
With playing a couple of a show with 2 sets, 2 different bands. You want to talk about that?
Yes, there were 2 acid bath tribute bands. One was called Like Murder, who did Pagan Terrorism Tactics in its entirety. And then the other one was The Dead Next Door, who did When the Kite String Pops in its entirety. And I went up and played a couple of songs with him. And it was great. Really, really fun shit.
I know you had fun, and I know it was like a blast for you because I was, to other people out there, like Sammy had gave me a shout. He's like, man, dude, you got to be over here to witness what's going on. And you were just floored. You were absolutely just floored that you had this capacity crowd singing acid bat songs that you wrote, way back when.
It was when the Dead Next Door, when Like Murder opened up with a Pagan Love Song. And me and our good friend PM Star Patrick, I was standing next to him when they started, and the whole place just ignited. And I looked at him, he looked at me, and I was like, I got to get out of here. It was not that a bad thing. Yeah. It was just overwhelming.
Right.
I didn't expect that to happen.
Yeah. That kind of homecoming, if you will.
Yeah. It was insane.
Yeah.
Like it was last year. I wasn't expecting. I was expecting people to be enjoying the music, but not to that dynamic.
Yeah.
It was like the whole place was singing every word. It was everywhere I looked, people were singing it and having a great time.
How did you feel on stage with, these groups of guys that were playing your music? How did that feel upstage on stage, like just playing with them?
Oh, it felt great. It's
Yeah.
awesome. I just like playing on stage.
Yeah.
And to play those songs on stage again was pretty fucking awesome.
I tell you what, I got a good bit of goose flesh, watching some of the video from from those shows, and just the musicianship, those guys being a tribute band. I mean, they nailed the sound.
Yes,
man.
they did. They did their homework.
Mm-hmm.
I even when I did my sound check rehearsal with Like Murder, after I was done, I just looked at those guys like, man, y'all did y'all fucking homework. Like it was not just some dudes trying to play an acid bath songs. They were doing the songs very, very much justice.
Yeah,
put it that way.
And I saw that you wasn't rocking anything pointy though. You were what you had an Eclipse or something?
I had an Eclipse that I borrowed from my good friend Rob Ridner from Minnesota,
mm-hmm.
and he is a fellow ESP enthusiast. So,
as am I.
I did not want to fly with any of my guitars just because it's a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, can I borrow one of yours? And he had an E2EX like you have, the white one.
Yeah.
He had one exactly like that.
No shit.
And I was like, can I borrow that E2EX? And he goes, I sold it.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was like, do you have, and he had the matching V to go with it, the E2V one in white as well. I was like, you still have the fucking V2? And he goes, nope, sold that too. And I was like, well, what do you have that says ESP on it? And he goes, I have the Silver Burst Eclipse. And I was like, that works.
Yeah, it did the job fine.
Yeah, I was like, that works. It's fine.
Just from what I heard, it was doing really good.
Yeah. It's an ESP, man. You
cannot go wrong with it. So speaking of gear, like I know that a lot of guys that I bring on the show, they don't talk. They talk about gear lightly, not like how we get geeked out on gear.
I have problems with that.
You and I both have problems with that. We share a very similar addiction of gear acquiring.
Yes, yeah, that's a way to put it. Yes.
But what's something that's caught your eye or caught your ear in recent months that you would like to take? Maybe put the ESP label on it, or put the Sammy Duet label on it, and say like, "Hey, I'm taking this shit on the road with me."
Well, of course, the ASP. I mean ESP. Got me all fucking flustered, god damn it. Of course, all the ESP stuff is great, and I'm going to use it live, Yeah. That's no problem. But as far as something other than the ESP stuff, oh, man, the Dean Costello Heavy Metal Warfare amp sounded pretty darn good.
Yeah.
That amp sounded so good. As soon as y'all left, I went online and ordered one.
Nice.
Just like, fuck it. And that should be here shortly.
Oh, really?
Dean, if you're watching this, oh man. Well, I ordered it on August 11th. So he said it was going to be ready in November.
That's not bad turnaround time.
No. So hopefully it'll be ready. It'll be good. It'll be good to try that out. That amp sounded fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of amps, we have yet to see what our good friend Mr. Michael Klein is working on right now.
Yeah, I've been sworn to secrecy.
I haven't. Because it's my goddamn amp, so I could talk about it. Yes, we're working on an amp. What I can tell you about it is I can't tell you anything about it. I can tell you one thing.
It's going to be loud.
It's going to be loud. It is going to be fucking loud. But as far as other than that, I can't tell you much about it because I don't know anything. The genius that is Michael Klein is in his laboratory doing that weird shit that he does to circuit boards.
We should have Klein on this too. Here we go.
Let's see.
Let's see if we can get him on.
I tried calling him early and he didn't answer. Let's see. What time is it? 9:19?
Yeah. Now he's on Central Standard Time too.
Yeah. Of course, he's not going to answer.
He's probably working.
That's true. Oh yeah, he's in the shop. He's working on some other stuff I can't talk about.
Damn it.
Oh well.
Next time.
He'll probably call us and when he's done in the shop, if we're still doing this, he'll probably call us back and we'll have him on here.
Yep.
But anyway.
Yeah, he's cooking up a bunch of good shit that we can't talk about. And I'm really looking forward to it. The amp, some other gear.
We got some pedals.
Some pedals that's coming out.
Pedals coming out with it. It's probably going to be amazing as everything else he makes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That Michael Klein is a wily bastard.
That he is. Very smart, wily bastard.
Yes, exactly.
And a beautiful man.
Handsome, very handsome.
But so what are your immediate plans right now? Like, are you in the middle of writing new material as we speak?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. I was looking at what I have so far, and I think I have 1 or 2 more songs left to go before the new album's finished.
Wow. Damn, dude.
Not saying that, well, it'll be enough material to put on a record.
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to say that.
Yeah.
Not saying that all of it's going to make it to the next record, but I will have enough material to record the next record if shit went down and like, okay, you got to get into the studio in 2
right
months.
now. Yeah.
I'd be like, I got you.
All right.
Let's do it. Not saying it's going to be good, but I got you.
Now, you see, I want to ask you that. With the label Metal Blade, like, just how much time they give the band, you know?
As much time as you need.
Really?
Yeah, they never really rush us, ever. They just like, whenever you're ready to put out a record, put it out, you know, in a timely fashion. I mean, I'm sure if we went for 10 years without putting out a record, they'd be like, guys, you might want to.
Hey, man, y'all not Tool.
You might get that shit under control and get something out pretty soon.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, they're great.
Yeah.
They let us basically do whatever the hell we want.
And I'm geeking out about like just how the production sounds on Angels, because everything sounds so vast and so big. And like, was that more in the studio, or was that more with the mastering, like by Kurt?
We captured the record, the raw tracks, before even Kurt got a hold of it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We made sure that all the foundation of the tracks that were being recorded were gigantic.
Yeah.
Just not really, we're going to fix it in post or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We made that whatever was going into that mic, that you didn't have to touch a knob on the console and it already sounded enormous.
Yeah.
That's what we shot for. So there was no like post-processing, fixing anything. So basically, that's what we did. That's what Jared Pritchard did.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he made sure that everything was already gigantic and huge and heavy. Like even if you left the unfinished record, just like turn the faders up to where everything's even and not even touch it, everything would sound. Basically, is what happened. But then Kirk got a hold of it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
he had a field day.
I was reading, I don't know what XYZ Metal magazine online that compared this record. I mean, of course, it's mastered by Kurt Ballou, and they had to, you know, tag y'all with High on Fire. You know, like,
yes, I saw that.
You saw that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, that's kind of unfair. You know, I'm not saying it's disrespectful, but it's like.
Well, I think he was comparing the mix.
Yeah.
Which I listened to the record that he referenced towards, And no offense, Matt Pike, I love you.
Yeah.
But our guitar sounds better. It's Kirk. It's all Kirk's fault, man. Kirk made the guitar sound killer.
Yeah, he really did. I mean, but not to take anything away from you, not to discredit what you do. I mean, it's fucking heavy.
Yes.
It was just heavy. The riffs. I mean, you told me and you told some other people that, whenever you were writing that, there wasn't a whole lot of thought going into it, like you said, but the emotions and the feelings that you were experiencing at the time of writing that material, you could tell it was you was in a spot.
Yes. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
So what's all these colorful things on the screen?
Oh man, you want to find out?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Got one of those.
Okay.
Oh wait.
What the fuck?
That. Then there's the we got the intro, the black metal outro.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I need to add some more.
You need like a fart one.
I know. And like, whenever something really cool happens, like, you walk into Sammy's house and Mo brings cookies, it's like
Yeah. See, cool shit like that. All right, enough about the buttons.
Okay. No more buttons.
No, we can talk about the buttons later.
Later. We'll add. See, I got so many fills left to like a whole.
You know which one you should find? Okay, there's one that you should add on there. There's this video on YouTube that I found.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. There's this little kid, he's crying. And I guess it's like his uncle or his brother's filming him. And he goes, Mama said she caught you beating your meat.
I wasn't beating my meat.
I don't beat my meat.
That shit was hilarious. You actually sent me that one day.
And he's like, you don't beat your meat? The kid goes, I don't beat it. That's a good one.
That is a really good one.
Because he like goes into tears.
Yeah.
I don't
like
beat it.
So emphatically. He's like, bruh, I'm not beating my meat.
Let me see if I can find it. Holy shit. It's worth it. So while we're doing this, we'll entertain everyone.
I'm going to entertain everyone starting right now. You can catch up on, it's been a year that we've been a thing. I don't know if you're aware of that, but you can catch all of our Tales and Riff episodes. Some are on YouTube already. This will be uploaded to YouTube.
This is a new thing.
This is a new thing.
I talked into it.
He talked me into it. He's like, dude, you got to do some video. So here we are.
Oh, God damn it.
I'm like facing the fear of, camera and all that shit.
Fine. It's nothing.
Dude, that video with the Russian kid. No. Go down. That one. Down right there. That shit's hilarious. Like they do so many memes with that little video. It's gold.
Man, where was this thing about the kid beating his meat? Oh well.
We'll find it later. But
I don't beat it.
They got some really good shows coming up, man, in New Orleans. Who are you looking forward to seeing soon?
Mama didn't catch me beating my meat. Who am I looking forward to seeing? Well, goddamn, the fucking Venom show got canceled.
It did?
Yeah, they couldn't get into they couldn't get into the United States.
What in the fuck? They're from England.
I'm not saying nothing. But anyway, they canceled the show. That would have been a great one because it would have been I God and Ringworm. So it would have been a really good one. But unfortunately, it's not happening. Good ones that are coming up. Abysmal Lord at Siberia.
With Mahinet.
And Congealed Putrescence. And one of my favorite they're not new, but they're new. They're one of my new favorites. Total Hell.
Yep.
Total Hell. Check it out.
It's going to be some good shit.
It's going to be a good show. I'm trying to think of what else. Exhum's coming to the GOAT.
Yep. With Vitriol.
That's going to be interesting. Have you ever been in the GOAT before?
I have. We you and I went to see your boys band. God damn it.
Who was it?
Have Adam? No. Andrew.
With Stoner Metal?
Stoner Band. Yes. Mars.
Andy.
Andy.
Yes,
Yeah.
Andy. I'm sorry, Andy.
Yeah, he introduced me as Andrew. That's how I remembered.
Yes, Andy. You know, I just found something out about Andy that I had no idea.
What's going on with Andy?
Andy is quite the entire. How do you say it? I can't talk. Entrepreneur.
Really?
He's quite the I'm not even gonna
entrepreneur.
Say yes.
What's he doing?
He owns a weed farm in California.
So not only is he an entrepreneur, but he's a horticulturalist.
Yes. He owns or is, I don't know if he owns the whole thing or is in part ownership with like this weed farm in California that supplies like a fuckload of people with weed.
Wow.
That's making like massive amounts of money.
It's the time to do it. Yes. I mean, ever since it went, legal, I use air quotes because some states are not, getting down with it. But yeah, I mean, people were like smoking it up.
Yeah.
Medically, habitually, whatever.
Yeah. I had no idea that he was involved with that. I always thought he was just like some dude that bartended somewhere. Mm-hmm. No, he's making like a lot of money selling weed in California.
Yeah,
like a top fucking branch or something like that.
Yeah, after their set, Andy and I were talking about the weed farm, and I didn't realize he owned it. But
so he does own it.
I don't know. That part's news to me.
Yes.
But he was telling me how Jordan Barlow, your friend,
yes,
is living over there around the same area.
Yeah.
And he was just going, talking nothing but great things about Jordan. I met Jordan just twice now, but every time I met Jordan, I mean, he's like just phenomenal dude to talk to and really insightful and all the things that all the artwork that he does for Goat Whore and all the sigil work. He was very he shined a whole new light for me.
Yeah,
as far as that's concerned,
he's into it.
Yeah.
And you got me thinking about this shit.
What are you thinking about? You thinking about scoring some pot right now?
Why? I got some in that room right there. We want to get stoned?
No, I'm good.
I mean, burn this shit up. John Hopkins and Sloan Kettering. Tell me where that's from.
Is that Witchfinder?
No.
I don't know. It went over my head. I'm probably...
So I went to school.
Okay.
Sloan Kettering.
Oh,
Johns Hopkins. And they were burning that shit up. Man, where?
What you looking for?
You know what I'm looking for. God damn it! But anyway, no, we're not smoking weed on here.
No, we can't do that.
We can, but do we really want to?
I don't want to.
There it is.
I never.
Hold up.
Oh shit!
I didn't beat it. I don't beat my meat.
It's hard to beat your meat though, bro.
Don't beat it. So when you beat my meat,
you beat your meat, bro.
Beat my meat.
The sorrow in the kid's voice.
I don't beat my meat.
I don't beat it. But anyway,
it's always a good time over here, man.
Okay, so we found the kid that gets crying about it not beating his meat,
not getting into self
gratification.
There you go. Yeah. So you're writing new stuff. You got almost an entire album ready to go in the studio if need be.
If need be. I wouldn't say it's ready per se. I'm not ready for it to be ready, but if it came down to the wire, it's there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What y'all would use the same studio again?
I would like to. In a perfect world, I would like to get Kurt Ballou at studio in the country.
Oh wow.
And have him track the record there, then take the record and go mix it at his place. Mm-hmm. Where he's comfortable.
Did you get involved with any of the lyrical content on this album?
Not very much.
No,
just the parts that I wrote. basically.
Can you let us know what some of those parts are, or
What do you mean?
what are some of the lyrics that you wrote?
The ones in that part that I sing in Born of Satan's Flesh.
Okay.
That part, rain washes away all remorse and blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Was that other one? The one after that, Bestowal of Abomination. I know I'm going down into the fire. That part. What else? Oh, Jesus Christ. Has nothing to do with this. Angels hung from the arches of heaven.
Mm-hmm.
That one part. Beneath the tomb where all is hidden and all that shit. That part too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some deep lyrics, man.
Some weird lyrics, yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense if you don't know what I'm talking about.
No, but it definitely the songs hit, dude, like really hard. Not just saying that because I'm in your house and but it does. What you listening to right there? What's that?
I'm looking at cats
You,
bringing
are
shit.
you TikToking right now?
Yes. Cats. Well, let's do that again. Yep, there you go.
Have you ever seen the TikTok with the girl that has? You ever seen the TikTok with the girl that has Tourette's?
Yes. Jesus Christ. Yes, I did.
I'm a degenerate, bro. Because that's all I follow.
No, I'm just TikToking fucking cats, basically. As we just witnessed.
Yeah. Oh, how did you enjoy filming video shoots?
I don't.
You don't enjoy
I
it?
fucking hate that shit, dude. I'm not into it.
No.
It's basically shooting a video. If it's not a live video, is like playing a gig to nobody. Basically.
Yeah. Because you're empty set.
You're playing a gig to like one cameraman. That's what it feels like.
Right.
And it's like, so you do it, and you get yourself psyched up and you do the first take or whatever. And you're like, all right, cool. And then the director will be like, okay, do that again, but with more energy. And you're trying to get you psyched up. And it's just like, dude, this is so fucking hard because I have to act like I'm totally into it when I am totally thinking about like laying in a bed eating a slice of pizza or something.
What kind of pizza?
Pepperoni, probably.
Extra cheese?
Oh, of course. Is there any other kind?
With the crushed red pepper?
It depends if you have access to that or not.
I always have access to that.
I don't always have access to that.
If you ain't got crushed red pepper, you ain't got dick.
I agree.
You go ask my sister; she got more sense.
I mean, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying sometimes you don't always get what you want. Sometimes you say, I would like a large pizza, and you get the pizza, and there's nothing but the pizza in the box.
Mm-hmm.
And you're in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, in a hotel room. And then you go down to the desk of the hotel room. Excuse me, you have any red bell pepper? You know what they're going to say? They're going to give you two answers. Yes or no. 90% of the time, it's no.
Damn. That sounds like a desolate place whenever the way you say it.
It's just in general. You could be anywhere. How many hotels that you go stay in out of town that has crushed pepper
no shit.
on hand?
Yeah, because like just about every hotel that you stay in is right off the interstate. And
not everyone.
Not everyone, but most of them that I've been into.
The ones that we stay at definitely aren't.
No,
because those are the cheap ones.
They're like way off the beaten path.
Yeah, of course. But they'll be like, well, we got black pepper. Let's put some black pepper on a pizza.
Black pepper.
You ever tried that?
I have.
And
it wasn't too bad.
Wasn't too good either.
No. It wasn't. No. But I mean, you guys start bringing your Tonys with you or something.
Oh, trust me, yes, I learned that lesson the hard way. When you go to Europe.
Oh God, yeah.
Dude, I had an off day somewhere like Austria or something like that, and we had these two German guys that were working for us. One guy was named Jens, and he was the merch guy. We like to call him Sexual Yen.
Sexual Yen.
Jens was not sexual at all. But anyway, he had worked for us a couple of times before, and we always fuck with him. So last time, it was that time I'm about to talk about, he was with us, and I guess he'd started growing his hair out and hadn't seen him in like a year or something. I was like, "Oh, Jens, man, you letting your hair grow, huh? It looks good." He goes, "Yes, the girls like it." So, okay, sexual Jens. Then the other guy was named Michael. Okay. So we're barbecuing somewhere in Austria. Got some chicken and all this stuff. So they fire up the grill. I think we're in a park that had these grills, and we just had to bring all the stuff. So Jens and Michael are getting ready to start throwing shit on the fire. And then I noticed, that's when I was like, it clicked. I have Tony's in the fucking van right now. I told him, hold up, don't put shit anywhere, don't touch the meat, hold up.
At that point, you're on a fucking mission.
Yes, so I go back to the van, grab the Tony's, and I run back, and I go, hey, put this shit on all that shit you're about to put on the grill, just sprinkle it everywhere. and Michael grabs the fucking can, he's looking at it, and he goes, Tony's? I'm like, trust me. Sprinkle that shit before you throw it on the fire, and you will never experience anything like that in Europe again.
Right.
And they enjoyed it. Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, yeah. He was getting ready to throw a fucking plain piece of chicken on the fucking grill.
With
dude.
no fucking seasoning.
Nothing.
Oh.
Just, it's cooked.
You know what
It's cooked. That's good enough.
You know what I saw on TikTok or some shit earlier? Just today?
Yes.
This dude put a whole fucking chicken.
Yes.
He wrapped it in these like banana leaves, and then he wrapped it in some newspaper. But he seasoned it, of course. He seasoned everything, and he stuffed it. But yeah, he stuffed the chicken with like all kind of stuffing, like fresh peppers and I think like some orange peels, like they do a turkey. Now follow me here. Banana leaves, fucking newspaper, and then the coup de grace.
He stuck it in the ground.
No. He wrapped fresh clay over that shit. And he put the clay in the oven and he baked it for however long. Cracks the fucking clay open after he gets that shit. And Sammy, I've never seen a chicken fall apart like that shit did.
Well, yeah,
it looks so fucking good.
Containing all the moisture.
Yeah,
in there.
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen people do that shit, but they stick it. They put a pit in the ground and then they bury it.
Right.
Because you got the pit under there and the chicken's right there buried with all that shit just cooking.
Yeah, I want to go to Hawaiian luau and like get the whole experience with the pork, the pig, and all that shit.
Yeah, that would be
pretty cool.
That would be pretty.
We can't bury a pig and cook it in Louisiana. I don't think we can because we you
dig 2 foot around here. It's water.
It's just water, right?
But yeah, I forget. It was like in some other country that they did. I forget what they call like beggar's chicken or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Where they wrap it up in a bunch of shit and bury it in the ground and cook it like that. Or maybe they bury it in the ground and then they build a fire on top of it. That's what it is. Yes, it's called beggar's chicken.
Damn.
I forget what country it was in. But they dig a hole in the ground. They wrap the chicken with a bunch of grass and shit like that. They pack it with mud. Then they bury it in the ground. And they build a fire on top of it.
I would eat that shit. Like it was out of style.
Like when they crack it open, it's just like
the chicken just shit on you.
Yeah.
But with flavor.
Yes, exactly.
It's like
the chicken just shit flavor all over you.
Yep.
Yes. Beggar's chicken, I believe it was called.
What was the wildest shit y'all you did?
Ever?
No. On this particular tour. I'm gonna keep it current event.
The wildest shit that I did?
That happened, that happened on this tour.
Like,
or weirdest shit.
It was pretty normal. It was pretty
normal?
It was pretty chill. And nothing really wild or crazy happened on this run. It was pretty normal.
Nothing too out of the ordinary.
No, man. Another day at the office.
Fucking right. The machine just kept rolling.
Exactly.
Shit. So I had some people tell me like after a year doing this podcast, I asked them, I was like, hey, look, as far as the local scene's concerned, who is someone y'all would like to see or hear on the one episode? And what keeps popping up time and time again. You and fucking Mike Sanchez, same episode, same room.
We can do that.
Let's do it.
And now we can film it.
Now we can film it.
So
It'll be just as crazy.
So yeah, we could definitely Mike's just make sure Mike's around, and I'm sure it would be either we could go to him or he could come to us.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Mike, Mr. Sanchez.
He don't do the internet.
Oh, I'm gonna send it to him.
All right. Well, you send it to him.
Be like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah. it could, yeah. But it could happen. Yeah. No problem. I talked to him like last week. So everything's good.
Y'all still down to do the riffs together?
Well, he's starting to get busy with his thing, and I'm starting to get busy with my thing. So that's another thing that's going to delay this even longer. Just be patient, everyone.
Yeah.
Just be patient.
You got any other projects that you want to speak about? I don't
have nothing.
Nothing?
No, there's a bunch of shit I want to do, but I have to just quit being lazy and do it. Basically, it's I have a lot of ideas of stuff that I would love to do, but I need to stop being lazy and get it together, basically.
Yeah. So the first two times I had you on the podcast, we didn't have no video, of course, but like this time around, people could watch and they could see me put you on the spot right now. I'll give you 3 albums that came out this year, and that's like just blowing you away right now.
3 albums that came out this year?
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
I mean, if you want to use Angels, you can too. I mean, it's whatever.
Well, from what I heard, I don't think it's released yet. So does that count?
Sure.
That's going to be released this year?
I mean, you can.
Is the new Abysmal Lord.
Oh, fuck.
That's gonna be a good one.
I'm looking forward to that shit.
I heard 3 or 4 songs. Yeah, gonna be good. Shit from this year, man. I don't. Fuck. Trying to think of what came out earlier this year.
I think you had sent me the new Noctum.
Yep, that's coming out soon. Yes,
yep.
I believe if it's not out, it's coming out soon. I haven't heard the new one yet.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's anything like a Black Consecration, I'm 100% in it to it. This year, New Revocation came out this year.
New Revocation came out. Yep, that was really good.
Yep,
really good.
Heaven, that one's awesome. Man, I'm trying to think of what else came out this year, dude.
New Dark Throne just came out too.
I haven't heard it yet.
It's my take on it. It's better than the last one. It's better than Eternal Hails.
Eternal Hails was okay.
Yeah, it was okay. But
they had some really good parts. And mind you, I love Dark Throne.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
But the abundance of killer riffs on the last one was kind of...
It was more missed than it was hit.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed on, like, you have that really good riff.
Mm-hmm.
And then normally... there's something that's coming out the ass of that fucking badass riff that comes out right after it.
Yeah.
There wasn't a whole lot of that on the Arctic Thunder.
On this one, it seems there's more shit coming out the back end.
There's more like that riff. Just when you think the riff is good enough.
Yeah.
There's one that comes right after that's even better.
Yep. That first track that it came out with, it was like a throwback to like Quintessence. I mean, even admittedly, they said that.
Really?
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of Quintessence, and Nocturnal wrote that new single, whereas Fenris wrote Quintessence.
So it was like Nocturnal Culto's kind of his interpretation,
pretty much,
of what Quintessence should have sounded like.
Yeah,
you didn't get it right. Wait, hold up. Let me start forgetting. You didn't get it right the first time with Storm, Finry. Got another chance. Oh, you didn't get it right on Panzerfaust. Give me the goddamn guitar.
Give me the goddamn guitar.
Finry, you had one job to do and you failed twice. I'm kidding. Every version of Quintessence is fantastic. I'll tell you a funny story about Quintessence.
Oh, please do.
So I have a good friend of mine, Mr. Freiberger, that plays for Death Cave. He owns a bar called the Bar House in
Mhm.
Seattle. And we went there. Last time we played out there, we went there. We used to go visit with him every once in a while when we're in town. Dude, and we were there for about like an hour or something, just hanging out. And I swear to God, I heard Quintessence 3 times in that hour.
Damn.
Yes, they like Quintessence at that bar.
That's fucking awesome.
I'm like, okay, well, I've already heard this song a lot in my life. Hearing it 3 times in a matter of like an hour and a half. Somebody really likes this song. But anyway, I thought it was fun.
Yeah, I think I might have heard Quintessence one time in public, and it was at the Bomb Factory before Sleep went on.
Bomb Factory.
Yeah, in Dallas.
Oh,
Yeah, like and they played Quintessence. I was like, holy shit! I was like, that's when I knew I was in the right place.
yeah. Whenever you hear Dark Throne in public, you know something's going right.
Yep. So, what local bands right now in New Orleans got you like excited?
None. They all fucking suck. Get your fucking shit together, you fucking losers.
He said it, not me.
Let's see, man. There's so many good ones. They're all great.
Yeah.
I mean, you have Abysmal Lord. That's from here. You have Morbid Torment. That's from here. You have Congealed Putrescence. That's from here. Putrescence. Say that really fast.
Conjuber Trust.
You can't
Can't do it. Can't do it.
So, Ian's band.
Ian.
Ian's death metal band.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
Let's just call it that. Hennessy's death metal band. Hennessy's hardcore band. Hennessy's thrash metal band. Who else? Mahinit, of course. Mahinit's a great local band. There's like great like Space Cadaver and Mars. There's great bands around here right now,
Point being is you need to come to New Orleans. You come to Louisiana and just experience it for yourself.
Yes.
That's what this is all about.
And I mean, not just inside of New Orleans, you have bands on the outside. Like, oh man, Golgothan.
Yep.
Golgothan.
Writhings.
Pale Misery. They're doing well.
And now you got Billy Richard and Burt Hazelwood's new joint, Cranial Sledge.
Cranial Sledge.
They opened up for Exhorter and was like, they stole the show in my opinion. They really did. I was utterly impressed.
Not what I heard, man.
No?
I'm kidding. I'm joking. I heard they did great.
Yeah, they did really good.
Yeah.
And but what I'm really looking forward to is I mentioned my boy Toby Saltzman, who did the paint job on that.
Yes.
He has a new band. They're gonna play their first show at Feed and Seed in Lafayette with Cranial Sledge. And I call him back.
Do you need to talk?
Nah, I'll call back. I'll call it back.
All right.
But yeah, we're about to wrap this up anyway.
Hell no.
No, we're not wrapping it up.
Dude, well, yeah, we're approaching an hour. My, how time flies when you're having fun.
Yep. I'm having fun.
We could do some really weird shit right now.
We really can.
But we're not.
Not with attitude, we're not.
It's my attitude.
You have a great attitude.
Got that PMA, man.
Positive mental
We
attitude.
got that attitude. I was watching that song, The Bad Brains.
Yeah.
Those old fucking footages of fucking HR, just like when he was young, just going fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That, you have to think, back then, because I was watching a couple of their shows, and you have to honestly think, like, back then, there was nothing really that extreme, especially in the punk scene, and you have a gentleman of color up there with dreads and goes up there and does the most fucking insane vocals you've ever heard in your life over some heavy ass fucking parts. That had to be an experience.
Yeah.
I mean, if I would have saw this band and said, I never heard Bad Brains before, and you walk into a club and this is happening, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, they really like were way before their fucking time.
Yeah.
Way before their time.
I wouldn't go as far as to say that. I think they definitely they were at the right time, but they were going way further than a lot of people.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Which
They just elevated the scene.
exactly. That's a good way. Elevated, yes.
Just like Goat Horrors elevated American extreme metal.
We haven't elevated shit. The only time we ever elevated anything is when we load our gear into the elevator and take it up to the second floor to play the show.
Where's that PMA now, bro?
PMA is fucking set window. Went right out there.
So I can't take you anywhere, man.
PNA.
PNA.
No, wait. NNA. Well, I don't know. Negative mental attitude.
Negative mental attitude. Well, I got enough positivity for us both.
But there you go.
Mhm.
You're just a fucking ray of sunshine. Okay, we're embarking on an hour.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Are y'all guys bored yet?
No, I don't think they're bored. Now when they got your pretty face to look at.
Right. It's exactly what's going on. All right. So anything else, Mr. Soleil?
Nah, man, I think we covered all our bases in this 1 hour. I mean, you know, we could probably go on more and more, but
yeah, we'll do this. You know what we'll do?
What we do?
We'll do another one of these with the camera, but we're gonna do it prepared.
Yes.
Where we're gonna do like a weird ass, like some skulls and some candles and fucking weird shit.
We're gonna get the Ouija board out.
No, my Ouija board caught on fire. Actually,
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, man.
How did that happen?
I can't talk about that.
Seriously?
Yes. Ouija board fucking caught on fire. It melted the fucking hand thing to the fucking board. And what was crazy was the board that was under the plastic
Yeah.
of the fucking thing that you move around. It had that clear spot. You could see under there none of the stuff underneath where the spirit is supposed to be speaking through.
Yeah.
Burned.
Who did you contact?
I'm not sure exactly. That was the problem because I was fucking around with it by myself and
Oh wow.
something answered and it wasn't a happy answer. But anyway, let's talk about something else.
wasn't a happy answer.
So let's not bust the Ouija board out next time, but we'll make it look cool.
Yeah, we'll make it look cool. This was totally impromptu.
Yep. I think we did pretty good.
I think we did good. Yeah. I mean, we kept it flowing.
Yeah, man.
Sounds good.
And on that note,
Here we go. One more time for you. Oof. That damn commercial got him. Got him.
got me. Who the fuck is that? Thought that was your boy.
That wasn't me, man.
No, that's not what I'm looking for. Stop it. What the fuck happened here? This is
Right
what
there.
I'm looking
That's what you're looking for right there.
You be beating your meat, bro.
But I just beat it. I don't beat my meat.
It's hard you beat your meat, though, bro.
Don't beat it, yo. So when you beat my meat,
You don't you beat your meat,
I don't beat my meat.
I don't beat my meat.
He don't beat his meat.
I don't beat my meat.
But Momo and Sammy reminding you to beat your meat.
Beat it. What did Michael Jackson say?
Beat it. Beat it.
He also said, Billie Jean is not my lover, but the kid is not my son.
Do that
So
really?
maybe he should have beat it. Doing fucking around with Billie Jean like that, man. Mm-hmm.
You don't need to fuck with Billie Jean like that.
I didn't do it. Wasn't me, Billie Jean. I didn't beat it.
He didn't beat it.
Oh, man. All right, we're getting stupid now.
All right, we're getting stupid now.
Crab coma.
Crabs. And we got some work to do. Are we doing that tonight?
Yeah, we can.
It's up to you.
What's up, dude?
Oh.
He's like,
Oh, he's
fuck.
no.
Oh, I know what he's looking for. Yeah, we got to wrap this
We
up.
got to wrap this up.
Yeah.
It's time to eat.
Yes, it is.
All right. So this is Mo, my
Sam.
man Sammy.
And we will hopefully see you very soon.
Absolutely.